Hi everyone, and welcome to the fashion blog. So we're going to talk about formal versus informal today, mostly because I had the unwrapping of two really nice dresses, and one of them was considered a formal, the other one's not considered a formal. I'm just coming back from lunch, and this is what I wore to a coffee house for lunch. This is a fit and flare. We talked about fit and flare before. It's really beautiful, and the texture of this dress is amazing. It's a heavy knit. So on a warm day like today, I didn't wear a coat with this. I wore a hat because I'm walking and it's bright sun, and I don't do well in bright sun. So I wore the hat. The woman that I was with, she chose to carry a parasol. I like my hands free. The shoes I wore with this are, as always, flats. They're coach, they're real leather, and they're classic black. Pulls in the black of the dress and the hat. So this is what's known as a checkered or houndstooth pattern. The thing I love about this dress, the detail in the waist makes people with a thicker waist give the illusion of a smaller waist. I also like the weaving of the baby pink in with the black and the white. So I chose to wear fishnet stockings, see the picture, to pull in the sort of checkeredish pattern of the dress. Remember what I said? Stay within the color family. This beigeish baby pink stockings pulls in the baby pink trim of this dress. Stay within that family and you'll do great. This is a flattering style on almost anyone. Anyone can wear a fit and flare dress like this. This is considered casual wear. You could wear it to dinner, but I would stick with wearing this type of dress, heavy knit dress, to lunch or to a get together at someone's house in the afternoon, a tea, something like that. The hat was for walking. I took the hat off because I did my hair today. And I took the hat off as soon as I got to the coffee house because, I was mostly wearing it to keep the sun off my head. I have a ton of hats for this very purpose. So this is considered casual wear. Now let's take a look at formal wear. Here we go. This is formal wear. This skirt goes all the way to the bottom. It's got a sexy slit to it, okay? Formal wear is distinguished by the length mostly. It's all the way to the bottom, and it's often done in vibrant reds or the darkest shimmering blacks. This, because it has a sheer neckline, you have to take your bra straps and pull them down so that they don't show right here. That would look tacky. Don't look tacky. This dress has sparkles all around. It's a vintage style. You could wear your hair up, or you could style your hair and wear it down and wear a glittery headband or something with this. It would look very 1920s. This is formal wear. I only have one other formal dress. This is what I'm going to wear on my cruise on formal night. I love it. And not only is it beautiful and appropriate for the cruise, but it's also very light to pack. Even though it's head to toe sequins, this is the texture of it, head to toe sequins. It's very, very light to pack. Remember, when it's formal night, don't show up in a cocktail dress that's knee length. This is formal. This is what formal means. Pair it with a fur. Pair it with a really, really nice satin jacket or coat. And you have formal wear down. So this is formal wear. This, also from the same brand, Babe On, you can wear this, but not on a formal night. This is not the length, but look at the detail on this dress. You can wear this to the nice restaurant on the ship, or any nice restaurant. This is it's clearly a flapper style. If you have an issue with your arms, like some of us older women do, you can pair this with a beaded shrug like this, but make sure it's beaded or a greenish satin shrug, and you can cover up the upper arms if you don't feel like showing your upper arms. This is gorgeous. I'd wear this to dinner, to a nice restaurant. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm taking both of these dresses on my cruise. Remember, this is formal. This is not. This is for a nice restaurant and a nice evening out that's not formal. So the difference between formal and informal is basically the length. Remember, formal is all the way to the floor. And when you're wearing a formal gown, you need to wear appropriate shoes. These, I think they're Calvin Klein. They have a bit of a heel to them, and it's one of the few pairs of shoes that I have heel. Patent leather, and so yeah. Remember, flats don't really go with formal wear. You actually need a little bit of a heel, but you don't have to go crazy. But if you can wear heels, go crazy and wear stiletto heels. But just make sure your shoes are nice. You don't have to pay a fortune to get nice shoes. Designers like Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, Coach, all have perfectly nice, affordable, nice shoes that aren't cheap, real leather. So there we go. That is our lesson in formal versus informal. Okay, so the dress I had on in the beginning, informal. I have a ton of informal dresses. Most of my dresses are informal, but if you're gonna do formal, please make it a real formal dress like this, all the way to the floor. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week.